My loves, thank you so much for joining me. We are on day 4 of the 12 days of Christmas with me. So today we are featuring window scenes. I did not want to give this a specific brand because there are many window dies that you could use. All you need really is a window die and you can make this project. So for today's project, I am going to be using this from Crafter's Companion, this particular window and embossing folder. However, I also have other windows just to give you an idea. This is Anna Griffin's window from her Window Ledge collection. And then this is a smaller window from Crafter's Companion that I've had as well. If you have the diamond press window or any window cutting die, you should be able to do this project, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. So depending on the size of your window, you can determine the size of your card. So like A2 or A7. I'm going to be doing A7. So we're going to be making a 5x7 because this is a larger window. And what you are going to need is a 5x7 card base or your card base of any choice, depending on your size of your window. So I'm using 5x7. And then you are also going to need an inner card. So for my inner card, I've made a smaller card to go inside, and you'll see why in a moment. So for the inner card, if you're using a 5x7, you can take a piece of card base, and this one is going to be 9 inches by 6 1/4. Okay, and then you'll just score in the middle, or to be exact, you'll score at 4 1/2, and then you'll just fold that. Okay, so that's going to be the interior, and I'll show you why we have 2 cards. You'll see it all come together. So once you have your 2 card bases, you will then need your window, and you are going to cut out 2 of these. Okay, so I have mine's cut, and I've cut mine's out of gold matte gold paper. You need 2 of them. You are also going to need a piece of acetate. So I have a piece of acetate here that I cut to size to fit the window. Okay, so let's get started. So you'll take, well, I already said that, so let's start on the window. So for your card base, the front of your card, you know, open it up, and this is going to be the front of your card. You're going to take your window that you cut out. Okay, you're going to place it in the middle or wherever you're liking. You're going to take a pencil or a pen. I say take a pencil, and we are going to just trace just like a square. You don't have to worry about the inside part. That won't matter. So just a square. Okay, just like that. Then what you're going to do is you are going to take your cutting knife or scissors and cut this out. That's it. And the reason why is because we want to be able to see through this window. Okay, so I have a funky, and I'm gonna take that off. I have a funky cutting knife. I do not like that. I've said it before, but it's my own fault that I have not gotten a True Control from Cricut. The reason why I don't like this is because I think maybe I'm not using it correctly, but it swivels, and it swivels all out of, it's wacky. I don't know, maybe I'm doing it wrong. If you guys have any suggestions, please let me know, because yeah, I'm not liking that. So I am going to try it with a ruler, and hopefully it stays in place. So pretty much all you do is cut. You just cut around. See, it's cutting my ruler, just jumped up to my ruler. You cut around your thingy and cut a square. You'll cut a whole lot, okay? So I went ahead and cut the rest of that off camera because of course I struggled with that cutting knife. So, and then I had to clean up the edges with some scissors. So yeah, this thing and I have a love-hate relationship. So anyways, if you have a die or something that can cut out the shape of the window for you, like a square or something, use that. So anyways, what we're going to do now is, if you hold your window up to it, you just line it up, and there you go. Okay, so now what we need to do is we are going to place our acetate, glue our acetate on the window. And I'm sitting right here and I have seemed to misplace mine. So you're going to take your acetate and you are going to glue this to your window. So you want to place your glue or adhesive just around the shape of your window. And you don't have to put any on the middle. That doesn't really matter. Just do it just like that. So just sit that on. And then I'm going to let this dry. And while this is drying, optional, if you have an embossing folder, like I have this one that came in the kit, it's like a brick pattern, or if you have another one, like Darice has some embossing folders. I know that I have used my Anna Griffin embossing folder that came with the door dies. I'm gonna go ahead and emboss this so that this looks like the outside. It's obviously a window of a house, okay? But this is optional. So I'm gonna go ahead and emboss it. So I went ahead and embossed it and it came out beautifully. Now I'm gonna give you some advice. Don't emboss it first and then cut your square, because obviously there's little embossing in the paper and it makes it a little tougher to cut. So always cut your window hole first before you emboss it, okay? So then now what we are going to do is we are going to go ahead and glue our window. So here, and we're just going to glue that here, and I'm going to use foam tape, okay? So I'm going to put foam tape around it, and I'm just going to put it on, like, I'm going to put like 1 2 3 1 2 and then 1 2 3. Okay, and this is some of Anna Griffin's foam tape. Uh-oh, come here, little sticky. Okay, and you don't have to use the foam tape. I just like the dimension, so I definitely want that. And make sure your foam tape is out of the visibility of your window so that you don't see the tape. Oh, that one looks a little tacky. Okay, so just release your foam tape, and then we're going to tape this to the window. And then we have the other one that we cut out. We're going to put that one on the inside of the card so that it hides, you know, the little tackiness. Okay, so you're going to line this up, and I'm going to have to turn it sideways so that I can see. But you're going to just line it and place it. Okay, did I do it? And make it neat, of course. Make it neat. Okay, perfect. There we go. And then you're going to go on the inside and you're going to do the same thing. Don't worry if this one doesn't have acetate, because remember, it's see-through. You only need one piece of acetate. So just put your foam adhesive on, okay? And glue that. I can't talk. Put your foam adhesive on and place that down. Okay, so your window is glued down. So then now what you're going to do is you are going to take the card, that the second one that we made for the insert, and you are going to stamp your sentiment if you are going to have one, and then you are going to glue that in. Okay, so I know this looks crazy, but don't worry, we'll finish it. So just go ahead, and the reason why I'm saying to stamp it first is because we're going to decorate this. Okay, so my sentiment is stamped, and then now we are going to glue this. Now normally you would, you know, you can put your adhesive here and glue your card down, but we're not going to do that because this is going to be part of our scene. So you actually want to put your adhesive back here. That way, when you open this is still visible, okay? So let me show you exactly what I mean. So I'm just using the tape runner. And you're just going to This is the back of the card, okay? And you're just going to place that in. Place that in. And then see, now when you open it, you still have this visible, because this is going to be our little scene behind our window. And then you can open your card here and write and whatever you need to do. So that is what we're going to do. And that is the completion of the actual project. Now we're going to decorate. So I'm going to decorate and I'll be right back. So here is our finished card, all nice and done. And you can see through the window my little scene that I created. So on the front here, I use this ribbon. It's from Anna Griffin Door Dies. And then this little foliage right here, I'm not going to tell you because I've already told you guys like 99 times. Okay, I'll tell you 100 times. It's Diamond Press, the little foliage. Okay, then I made my sentiment. And then inside, I have my little scene here. So again, I made a little garland or whatever with the foliage. That same ribbon from Anna. This is also from Anna's Door Dies, this ribbon there. And then the tree and the gifts are from Anna's Christmas box, and the star is from Anna's Christmas tree dies. So of course I'm always mixing up my dies and my kits. So yeah, and then you open it and you have your card. So it's like a card inside of a card. So there you go. I just noticed something. I'm gonna have to trim right here. I didn't realize I didn't do that part. I cut my layer too long, so don't do that. But anyways, your focus is good. Love this card. So cute, right? Well, I hope you guys make it, and I hope you guys are inspired, and I'm so looking forward to seeing you on video number 5 for the 12 Days of Christmas with me. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you. Bye. I also wanted to show you guys that for the card, if you would like to, for your card, you can also add like another card, you know, inside, glue it down, and then you can keep expanding and make it like, you know, expandable, like a little book or something. So just an idea. So thank you so much for watching, guys.